Now we'd like to have the closing ceremony. The chairman of the Executive Committee of the RubyWorld Conference 2023 would like to make a closing address. Mr. Inoue, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are not too tired. I hope you enjoy the two-day conference. Well, whatever happened, the closing time comes. This is something I feel every year. So let me commence the closing ceremony. Please bear with me for a few more minutes to go. So, as has been said, this is the 15th ceremony, 15th anniversary of the conference. So this is the 15th time for me to close the ceremony. And now the number of visitors 474 yesterday and 306 today. So in total 780 attendees to the conference. Thank you very much indeed for such a great turnout. And every year, Mr. Matsumoto writes the objective of the conference. It says that we are very happy that we are able to have this in-person, face-to-face meeting. And this has been the 30th year since the birth of Ruby, and Ruby is not dead, and community is healthy and quite alive. And he was expecting Ms. Emori to speak over community. So you should be looking forward to the conference, and let's form a future together. This was the purpose he wrote. Let's continue to work for a better future. And this RubyWorld Conference Executive Committee is made of those organizations and their representatives. And this is the member of advisors, starting with the governor and the mayor. And members of the Executive Committee, Mr. Matsumoto as the chairman, and those are the members of the committee who worked hard for the preparation. This is a program committee. The proposals and the presentations we received in response to our call for papers. They selected the presentations out of them, and the working group worked for all kinds of preparations, and those are the members of the working group. And special sponsors, again, Shimane Prefecture and Matsue City, thank you very much for your very generous support. And from the corporate sponsors, as Ruby sponsors, we have Unpad Company Limited and GMO Pepper Bowl Company Limited and NSCL. Those are the Ruby sponsors. Thank you very much for your generous sponsorship. And platinum sponsors, AWA System Management, Laiche Redmine, Foreign Technology, Ruby Business Promotion Organization, Vital Reed Company Limited, Help Feel Corporation, and Ashitano Team Company Limited, and High R, Yaru, Liberty Fish Company Limited, E-Grid, Sky Company Limited, and Shimane OSS Council, and the Fenwheel Company. Thank you to those platinum sponsors. And this year we were able to have special sponsors as response sponsor and nursery sponsor M3 Inc. and Wild and Stores. Thank you very much. More sponsors, gold sponsors, Shimane Information Processing Center, Sprout, Japan Business Press, Media Weaver, Matsuke Company Limited, Medley Company, MedPeer, CMC Solutions, and Techno Project, Smart HR, TSK Information System Company Limited, Pentasnet, and Internet Initiative Japan. Those are gold sponsors. Thank you very much. Silver sponsors, Shiorabo, a not-for-profit organization, Lightweight Ruby Forum, Open Group, Japan High Soft, Ichibata Railway Company Limited, Kuon, Pasona Corporation, and Bumbu Japan, Acute Syscom, Trust Software, Fund Next, Hot Factory, OSS Vision Company Limited, Lokka, Manyo Company Limited, and Fujitsu Dogrun Inc., Smart Style, Probismo, 5 times Ruby Company Limited, Takeu Web, and Eiko. Thank you very much. So those are special sponsors. Platinum 13, reception sponsor 2, nursery sponsor 1, gold sponsor 12, and silver sponsor 22, and special sponsor 2, and ruby sponsor 3. So in total, 55 organizations have supported us in realizing this conference. Once again, thank you very much. And Secretariat. Ichibata Railway Company worked as a secretariat. Thank you very much for your hard work. And working group. Of course, we were not drinking in preparing for the conference. We had meetings online, and sometimes we had this in-person meetings. So we had a hybrid collaboration online and on-site. And Ichibata Railway Company, thank you very much once again. And interpreters from Simo International, they are up there in the booth. And ASP, they did the lighting job. And for personal computer, Mr. Iwaishi, he helped all the speakers. And for web streaming, Eiko, and the camera crew, Foam. Thank you very much. And at the reception, Ruby Association was gathering the individual sponsors. Of course, they are still trying to get more individual sponsors. We hope you enjoyed the tea break, and thank you very much indeed for serving tea and sweets. And the Platina sponsors and above had these exhibition booths. I hope you visited them, and I hope you enjoyed the discussion with them. And again this year, Ms. Miwa Ishihara served as MC. Yesterday she had a beautiful white dress, and today she has a dress which was remodeled from kimono dress. And for the opening ceremony, after Matsumoto-san's opening address, Governor and Mayor and Ogawa took the floor, and Mr. Matsue said that we are going to begin Shimane Ruby Project 2.0. And as a keynote, Mr. Matsumoto stood on the podium, and he went through various languages, and he highlighted Ruby at the very end. And Ruby Prize. Mr. Kevin Newton got the prize. Congratulations to Kevin-san, and Fujinami-san and Kaneko-san, congratulations to you too. It really demonstrated the power of Shopify. Thank you, and congratulations. Ruby Prize awarding ceremony and speakers. And on Wednesday, a Ruby Biz Grand Prix was held, and Q Service got the grand prize, and they also made presentations in the Ruby World Conference. All of those services are very interesting and exciting, and it really made us once again realize that we are assisted by Ruby behind the scene in our daily life. And this is for reception, great sashimi. And you might think that this person in blue had took all of it, but of course not. The sashimi was really great, and Ms. Emori said in her talk, and I hope you took souvenirs and goods. And Shimaneko appeared, and I'm sure that Ms. Emori liked it very much. And on day 2, opening address was delivered by Mr. Maeda as usual. He talked about Ruby Week, which we began this year, and he said that diversity, equity, and inclusion were the important principles. And he mentioned that we should all enjoy the conference in that spirit. And those are all speakers. Speakers, thank you very much for your contributions. So these are the speakers. So let me show you the photos. Mr. Iwase tells of the Rails. He introduced the title and how Ruby is used in that title. And Mr. Yamaji, Intel SGX, a computation environment, confidential environment, and Mr. Hirota discussed huge XML, and he discussed the use of Ruby. And Mr. Moon Pan Ten discussed the use of web in Ruby for political party management, and RBS was discussed by Kuwabara-san, and Mr. Seki discussed ERP and the Pokemon card. Thank you very much, Seki-san. And Mr. Sasada discussed the concurrent parallel processing, and Ms. Itakura discussed, she made a very fast, quick presentation. My mind was too slow to catch up with her presentation, but it was a very interesting presentation about the use of Ruby. And day 2, Ishii-san and Higashi-san discussed mRuby and mRuby/3/C, and these two gentlemen show that mRuby and mRuby/C are going to go together in the future. And from Kobe Medical Center, Central Citizens Hospital, and the use of Ruby application for the staff shift management at the hospital, and Komagata and Igarashi discussed. From Mr. Komagata discussed OSS education. Learned must make a giant leap, he said. And Mr. Yasukawa discussed what can be done with education with LLM, but then that will increase the number of reports and essays. And Mr. Igarashi discussed the way to enhance Ruby coding environment, and he discussed his invention, Rubo Sensei. And Ms. Tanabe and Mr. Sugiyama discussed Matsubagani Crab Robocon. I was also engaged in that contest, and Mr. Tanabe was still a student, but now she is such a productive member of the society, and I'm sure that this robot contest will continue, and I encourage your children to take part in that contest. Thank you very much to all the speakers. And this year, we had Ms. Emori as a keynote speaker. From Tuesday, she had been really nervous and she was drinking alcohol to relax herself. But she gave a very encouraging speech with emphasis on diversity and the activities of community. And I really feel that Ruby community will continue to be really thriving and active. And we have run Ruby Week this week, and tomorrow Rails Girl will be held. And so I hope you will continue to enjoy this week. And thus, the 15th slide on this 15th anniversary. Congratulations on the anniversary. Just for your information, is there anyone who has attended all 15 conferences? 2 people? 3 people. We have made a special token for you. I was going to make it a surprise, but Mr. Sugihara mentioned this already yesterday, so you perhaps know what was coming. So this is for you. Thank you. And Maeda-san and Fukui-san. So this is the gift, Ruby World Conference RWC. Not Rugby, but Ruby. Those T-shirts have been on sale, but 3 more are still there, and 13,000 yen per T-shirt. Thank you very much for 2 days, and I do hope that I will be able to see you all next year. Yes, tomorrow I'm going to enjoy golf as usual, and I am going to have Miss Ishihara at the end. We are waiting, looking forward to seeing you next year again. Thank you very much, Mr. Hiroshi Inoue. So, this concludes all the program of Ruby World Conference 2023. All the programs are now over. The Executive Committee of the Ruby World Conference has organized this conference in the hope of spreading Ruby to the world. For all of you who attended the conference, I sincerely hope that this conference is going to expand the opportunity of Ruby use. Thank you very much. So I'll see you next year, and please be sure not to leave anything behind. And once again, please be reminded to return your simultaneous interpretation receiver at the reception. And the parking in this venue is free of charge. So please drop by at the desk on the first floor exhibition hall. Thank you.